This guy Donkeytale reads off of a monitor. You can see that he's scripted. He talks as if he's scripted. So his co-host, they don't show the co-hosts. One of the co-hosts was having a technical issue, or claimed to have a technical issue. Then when you hear Donkeytale talk, pipe in, one can just tell that he's reading. You listen to the intonation, and then one can tell, they get a feel for when someone is not organic. They're not being themselves.
We don't hear the echo, man. I don't hear it. Do you hear it, Tony?
Really? I hear myself.
Well, you know that's a technology to make people stop talking. That they
There
put an
you
echo
go.
in your 2 seconds after you say it. It makes you stop talking almost immediately.
Right. Now I'm still hearing myself. No, I'm hearing myself in my. This is really weird. And I don't know where it's coming from.
This happened once before. Remember that, Tony? This happened once before.
That's true. What did we do last time? Did you exit out, like take your mic off and then turn it back on, Billy? Or how did we fix this last time? Like a little feedback loop.
I'm literally hearing the show.
Okay, so you're hearing
It's
the show.
playing in my ears.
You got a window open somewhere. Maybe you got an Aftermath window open.
We're live on Aftermath, aren't we?
Yes,
Jimmy?
we are. And
But I can't do the show like this because I'm literally hearing everything we're saying before. So it's like an echo in my ear, and I don't know where it's coming from.
Weird. You want to play little tunes and then we'll come back?
Yeah, I guess. Hold on a second.
Maybe that'll fix it.
So this guy, I blogged with him because he was a blogger on my blog, DFQ2. I was somehow able to get an alternative email address. I was a cyber sleuth. Got sued by Brett Kimberlin. I was exposing fake news pretty much as soon as I got on the internet. I became an internet addict in late 2006 into 2007. That's when I took the full dive. Maybe even before then. I think when I started was just about exactly when Ariana Huffington had started Huffington Post. There was no registration for it. It was a free-for-all. About half a year ago, or at some point, the Disinfo Show program grouped this guy, Jimmy. He claims to be Jimmy Jean, but his real name is Peter Richard Mormon. They grouped him with Poinkinen. They tried to bring in the conspiracy side much more blatantly, much more in our faces. They did that with Poinkinen and his side projects. They hooked up Poinkinen with Sam Tripoli, who goes on Joe Rogan. So this is very incestuous. It's very complex. There are a lot of people we don't even know unless you go searching for them. They get lower page views than me, yet they're out there, and there are a lot of them. They have people like Poinkinen go on their show as guests. They act as if he's like a bigwig or something in independent media. It's all a scam. This guy Franco Analysis brings in the conspiracy angle. He brings in weird-looking people who look like they're ready to join some terrorist group or something. I put up the clip here and there because it's easy for me to find it. I'd make much better videos, the actual video part, but I'm now swamped in the excess of how much video blogging I did. Before then, for years, I was writing. I was on forums. I had my blog. But I was on the left-wing forums. That's how I know Donkeytale. A lot of people know Donkeytale. That's why I made a few videos before out and explaining who this guy really is. And it got some page views. This is when I was getting next to no page views. But when I added Donkeytale, all of a sudden a few people popped up to see what I was on about. He mentioned that his mom recently died on the show. This show is from like a week ago. It's download. I'm not going to go fishing around too much. I am going to find one exact clip where this 68-year-old boomer claims to be Generation X. He says it with a straight face. They're not joking about it. Donkeytale's mom died, I believe, around 2010, 2009. Maybe before then. I'm not sure. Donkeytale would mention it. And his dad died more recently. These people, they mix in fact with fiction. So some of the things Donkeytale would say were true. Most of it was false. Like how he now claims to be a Generation X. That's a lie. So I'm going to play that clip. I'm also going to show his glasses, the reflection off of his glasses. These people are sloppy. They're idiotic. They can't deal with unexpected outcomes. The unexpected outcome is that I have Asperger's, and people like me are very focused, and we never let go. We're very honest. We're into truth. So when we find something out, we do not let go of it. We're very much against injustice and hypocrisy. This clown's name, yet again, I'll just repeat it. It's Peter Richard Mormon. I was the wrong guy to F with back in the day. I'm still surviving. I'm still alive. I'm still cooking. Larissa Alexandrovna is no longer cooking. She's the one I outed as a paid fake. From Raw Story, Brad Friedman is a paid fake. I doubt anyone cares what he's saying. No one cares. There's so many paid fakes that they never go away. They're done, but they stick around. Mike Rivero is still making his Disinfo Show podcasts. The What Really Happened guy. So yeah, I'm not going to go fishing around for clips, but the one clip I do want to show right here, in addition to the one I previously just showed at the beginning here, is how he's claiming to be Generation X.
Michael Laureate in the chat said boomers and technology don't mix.
I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X.
No, it's not you. I think he's talking about Billy.
Billy's Gen X.
I know.
Close.
We're all Gen X. I guess I because my hair is white, I look older.
You're a Gen Xer.
I know. So I wonder what's happening on Aftermath right now.
I clicked on it. It said it was playing like an advertisement.
It looks like it's playing a replay right now with.
That should about do it for audio. It's early in the morning. I woke up. I made the text bigger on the computer. I can see again. I don't know why it takes me forever to update my life with these little things that make it easier. When you got autism, you're perpetually daydreaming. That's what I think anyway. I thought I was just idealistic and daydreamer type. I was the sensitive. I just thought I was a sensitive guy. Then a couple years ago, I go, oh, that's what this is. I have autism. That's great. I'd rather be called Asperger's because that seems to supply a bit more integrity to the stereotype. And the irony of the stereotype is that it hides people from figuring out that they have it. They're like, but I'm nothing like that guy. I'm nothing like that. But then you find out, oh, I am like it like that. Oh, that's what that is? When those sounds frickin' they pound at me? That's called autism? Oh wow, that's good to know. I'm glad I know that now. That's really, that's helpful. So yeah, these lying sacks of shit, they effed with me years ago. This guy in particular effed with me. Now these people aren't effing with me today, or if they do, it's not doing anything to me. I don't feel it. I'll never feel it again. They already effed with me. They already used the terror angle. They try to terrorize us like, but you better be careful. They act like they're the power. They're the group. They're the wrenches. I'm on a whole other fucking level than them. You got a lot of disinfo shows who also have autism. That's because if Asperger's remains hidden, there's a likelihood that the person, if they have any success at all, any life at all, they become narcissists. There's no way around it. They're now making shows. They call themselves gifted. They never mention that they have autism because they're morons. I was a moron too. I didn't realize I had autism throughout most of my life. And then when I die, and hopefully in like 30 years, over half of my life will still have been without knowing I had Asperger's. But you can't live with regrets. You gotta let it go. This is ego. We weren't here before we were born, were we? We might have been, but we weren't. We weren't the person we are today. Before we were born, we would have been someone else. We would have been the same spark, but with new flesh, new brain, new experiences, yet with spiritual memories that we can't get to. Those are the shadows. Those are what's called demons. The only way to get rid of demons is to unload the content of consciousness. I had trouble saying that word yesterday. Today's going to be a great day because I haven't even hooked up to the internet. I'm on the computer just working. I'm talking into this machine, Audacity, making the audio file. The main point is that all those shows are scripted everywhere. It's true. That's why I'm getting a little pushback lately. DJ Elf showed up. He wanted me to go on his show. I'm like, not going on anyone's show. Never. One comment from an Anon Coward said, you should quit while you're ahead. So the person basically admitted that I'm being successful. That, okay, you did pretty good there, but you might want to stop. I'll do what the F I want to. I already said I'm probably stopping. I try to stop. Then I throw on that show, and the guy's claiming to be Generation X. So let's take a listen to that. That should be enough. Now I got tons of goodies to work on in regards to editing this, and then maybe seeing if there's any time left over to sing something. Like I said yesterday, the day before, it was a line from the Boston song, I'm taking my time, there's no rush. What are we rushing toward? What is all this energy? What's all this anger gonna do? It does nothing. I don't get much of the anger off of these shows because I rarely take them off mute. Yeah, I was staring at their faces. I admit it. I've never not admitted what I've been up to. I'm the type of person who's an open book. I have no hidden agendas. What you hear is what I'm saying. Now, with autism, sometimes I mean what I say, but it's a little unclear because us Aspies were kind of sort of awkward at times. Well, most of the time. I know I'm awkward most of the time. That's why I'm an untouchable. I'm poor. I'm sincere. I'm educated. I'm honest. Is honesty and sincerity the same thing? They seem very similar. Well, if they're the same thing, that means it's natural for someone to be good, to be truthful, to be honest, to not be a narcissist. You do all those things, you'll be able to sleep at night. Become a disinfo shill, you won't be sleeping nothing from nobody. You'll be drugging it up. You'll be done. You'll be embarrassed by your face. I'm not talking about people on the psychiatry pills. I'm talking about people like Craig Jardula. I'm talking about these people. They're drug addicts. Someone needs to bust open this thing and expose them. They should not be able to get away with this. That guy's name is Peter Richard Mormon. He's from Texas. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. They mentioned Dallas, and he got triggered because Donkeytale lives in the Dallas area. It's from a place called Denton. Had access to his IP. I knew he was in Texas. He was born in California. He is from that area, but he's not there for this show. It's part of the character, just like how he called himself a boomer. I'm sorry, he called himself Generation X.